Honningsvåg has one of North Norway's busiest harbours, with from 4,000 to 5,000 calls each year. From here, coach tours to North Cape are arranged. For many people, a visit to the unsheltered North Cape Plateau and the new North Cape Centre is the highlight of their voyage. Here, food, drink and souvenirs are available. But to the majority of visitors, the endless view to the north towards nothing, there where Europe ends, is the strongest experience of all. Another good experience, too, is to take in Ivo Caprino's tableau of North Cape travellers from earlier times, as well as his impressive broad panoramic film of the area up here. At North Cape, there's also an opportunity of meeting the original inhabitants of this part of the country. Here is the land of the Sami people, where a rich tradition of reindeer farming keeps the ancient culture alive. Sailing into Sjølefjord, the ship passes Finnkirka, a very special and elegant ocean cliff. On the morning of the 7th day, you arrive at Kirkenes. A trip to the Russian frontier marks the turning point of this journey.
Excuse me. Whatever. Okay, are we smiling? Okay. Okay, that ends that roll.
Before the ship leaves Kirkenes on course for Vadsø, new passengers come aboard and others go ashore to make the return journey by car or by plane. The journey south offers new experiences. Those harbours that were visited during the night are now called at in daytime. Vardø is Norway's easternmost city. It lies, in fact, further east than Istanbul. Vardø's fortress actually existed in the 1200s. The next opportunity to stretch one's legs is in Hammerfest, the world's northernmost city. Reindeer in the streets can be an everyday occurrence in city life and contribute to giving the city its own special atmosphere. The summer light in the north is a really special experience. The difference between day and night fades away, and there's plenty of time to digest impressions from the unique panorama which unfolds. After Harstad, the course is set towards Vesterålen, one of the many high points on the journey with a beautiful landscape. In Raftsund, it is possible, weather permitting, to venture into the narrow and steep-sided Trollfjord. And when Trollfjord is left behind, the ship heads for Lofoten and the fairy tale world of islands. Even on the world's most beautiful sea voyages, there are some places which are more beautiful than others. The island groups of Vesterålen and Lofoten are just such places. Nature here has created the basis for a way of life with a completely special culture, which offers experiences outside the usual. Lofoten can, in summertime, give a false impression of gentle moderation, which stands in strong contrast to the activity which unfolds during the Lofoten fishing season in wintertime. When the starting signal is given, it's necessary to try and get to the fishing grounds as quickly as possible. Over 1,000 boats take part in this fishing, which from ancient times has been rich in traditions. The journey continues on a southerly course, visiting more and more new towns, fishing villages and small places. The local inhabitants and the tourists often meet each other on the quayside when the ship docks. Some disembark and some come aboard. Increasingly more people choose to combine a journey on the vessel with a car trip or another form of travel up and down the Norwegian coastline. There's no hurry on this coastal voyage. To glide through the sea at a speed of 15 knots is somewhat different from flying at 1,000 kilometers per hour. The coastal voyage allows you time to become part of the journey, time to meet new people, and time to digest the impressions which are lined up along the way. This beautiful landscape has provided the substance for myths and sagas about, among other things, the mountain range called the Seven Sisters. The poet-priest Petter Das on his estate, Alterhog, has, like nobody else, interpreted this part of the country in verse and song. Life on board is a colourful blend of variation and routine. Outside, the surroundings change from minute to minute. Nature, all around, is as unpredictable as the sea on which the ship sails. On board, one's existence is influenced by the patterns of habit. A morning turn about the deck, a forenoon relaxation in the viewing salon, and an afternoon walk ashore. Round off a chat with a fellow passenger, read a book, or just enjoy life. Aboard a ship on the coastal voyage, you'll find peace and a multitude of impressions, so that they may be brought out and enjoyed one after the other when ordinary life has once again taken over. On this round trip, daily life along Norway's long coastline can be experienced at the same time as life aboard the coastal vessel can be enjoyed. The description, the world's most beautiful sea voyage, was not just an expression that somebody invented. It was just somebody stating a fact. Welcome aboard.